way to practice the curly caterpillar letters is to do some finger paint. For this you will need some school glue, Elmer's glue, any white PVA glue, paint or food coloring, a little bit of glitter if you want, some flour and measuring cups. To start off, we will use about half a cup of school glue, and then we are going to teach the children to stir in an anti-clockwise direction. So first we are going to dip the paint, the stick into the glue, and we are going to mix it, all the while stirring in an anti-clockwise direction. So you start in the 2 o'clock position and then you move anti-clockwise. Because we're going to use our fingers, we would like a little bit of texture. So to add some texture and to thicken the paint, we are going to add a scoop. This is about a tablespoon of flour, all the while stirring in an anti-clockwise direction. As you can see, the consistency is quite thick, which is exactly what we want, because the more texture, the better what I mean is the more flour, the less the paint would run or the glue would run. So it has to be quite a thick consistency. If you think it's not enough flour, you might as well add a little bit more and do exactly the same. Keep on stirring until the consistency is quite thick. In order for children to remember, it is very important that you use all the senses. For this reason, we are going to use our fingers to paint and not a paintbrush. So today we are going to make a flower. You may make anything else you want, any other picture you want, as long as you stir in or you use the anti-clockwise movement. So I'm going to dip my finger into the mixture and then say the rhyme. I'm going to make a big flower. So I'm going to say the rhyme, curl around the caterpillar, and then when we close it, it becomes an O. So it's going to be curl around the caterpillar, start in the 2 o'clock position, curl around the caterpillar. Now to make the O, you're also going to start in the 2 o'clock position, and you're going to say right around the orange, right around the orange, all the while going round and round, adding more paint or more of the mixture, the glue mixture, as you go along. It may take a while to dry, but it's good for the children to actually feel the texture in their finger. If you would like to make it even more interesting, you can add flavor like vanilla essence or rose flavor or pineapple or whatever you have ready. To make the center of the flower, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter just to make it interesting. Shake it off. Then to add the petals, I would like the petals to be a different color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some yellow to the mixture, or you can start afresh and make a whole new mixture from the start. I am just adding more yellow color all the while, stirring anti-clockwise. Until there's a little bit of difference between the center and the petals. This one is going to be slightly orangey. As you can see, I'm always starting 2 o'clock, this is 12 o'clock, and this is 2 o'clock, moving this way. Encourage the children not to go the other way around. When you're happy with your color, you do exactly the same thing again. Dip your finger into the mixture and then make smaller circles this time to form the petals. So I'm going to say right around the orange, right around the orange, right around the orange until I have a petal. Again the same for this one, and so on until you are completely happy with your flower. Instead of making a flower, you can make any other image, like a galaxy, for example, with all the different planets on a black background. Or you can make a space alien, but making sure that you only use circles and that it starts like a C, and the C goes into the orange. You start in the 2 o'clock position, go up, around, and around. Make sure that the children practice only going in an anti-clockwise direction. It'll take a while to dry, but that's all right. And there's your flower.